Good morning. This is Pastor Lynn with Good Lyn United Methodist Church. I am Peter. Have you ever done that? Have you ever tried to do it? Bring someone to Jesus? Unless you do it, are you not also denying him? But let me get back to my story. After all, I don't want you to think you can excuse yourself from being a witness because you don't have some special training. Look at me. I was just a fisherman, and I must confess, even though I worked hard at my job and loved being out on the Sea of Galilee, there were times when my partners and I toiled all night long and then had nothing to show for it. That was the case one morning when Jesus approached us on the shore. We had drawn up our boats to wash out the nets. Surely you remember what happened? Jesus told us to go out to the deep water, to let our nets down there. And, well, I had never in all my life seen such a catch of fish as we hauled them in. I knew right then that Jesus was different, that there was something very special about him. So I said, "Depart from me, for I am a sinful man, O Lord." But he put me at ease, and then of all things he said, "Peter, follow me. I will make you become a fisher of men." His tone of voice, the look in his eyes, the miracle we had just witnessed, all of these things convinced me and my partners that we had a new calling. We left our nets and our boats and began to follow Jesus. Oh, how exciting it was, and yet sometimes very baffling. When we would see Jesus heal those who were sick, I remember the time he was in my hometown, Bethsaida, and my wife's mother was critically ill with fever. But Jesus made her well in a moment, and the next minute she was up and around, serving us our supper. Oh, and I recall that amazing thing he did when Jairus, the ruler of the synagogue at Capernaum, begged Jesus to come and help his daughter, who was at the point of death. We started to go there, but a woman who had been afflicted with a different illness for 12 years came up behind him, just touched his garment, and was healed. That interruption didn't last long, but by then word came from the house of Jairus that his daughter was dead. I felt so sorry for him, but Jesus never hesitated. He took John and James and me with him into her death chamber, took her lifeless little hand in his, and said, "Little girl, arise." And she did. He made her alive again. Yes, when Jesus spoke, he not only knew what he was talking about, but his words carried real power. Power to turn people's lives around. Power even to raise the dead back to life. Power. That's all for today. But come back tomorrow. I've got more to tell. This is Peter.